Do you believe that you can heal yourself? Too often we give our power away to something outside of ourselves, and rarely, if ever, trust and tap into our innate healing power and intuition. Everyone has this capability to heal in ways we never thought possible. It's your sovereign right to claim and have true health and lasting wellness. Now, here is the host of the Dr. Dolores Show, Dr. Dolores Fazzino, nurse practitioner, medical intuitive, and energy whisperer.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in our amazing universe, and welcome to another episode of the Dr. Dolores Show on Inspired Choices Network. And I'm Dr. Dolores Fazzino, nurse practitioner, medical intuitive, and energy whisperer. And I decided that we probably needed to talk about intention and creation today because I believe that we are powerhouses, meaning that we can create anything we want, yet sometimes we do that without really looking at the nuts and bolts of what it takes in order for that to happen. So we're calling today's episode Intention and Creation, Powering Your Path to Success. So, let's talk about intention. A lot of times people say, you need to set set a focus on what you want to create. It has a lot to do with, um, I want to say, directing energy. Okay, because remember, everything is energy. Our thoughts, our beliefs, our ideas, every words we say to ourselves, it's all energy. Even what you're looking at right now or listening to, this is energy as well. If you look in my office, everything that's solid is has an energetic aspect to it because it's just a very denser form of energy, along with us human beings as well, and our animal friends and bird friends too. So when we look at what you're looking at now, myself in my office, that's a denser version of what energy is. Now, when we set an intention, we are directing the energy. So let's talk about that just a little bit more. It's about putting the idea out there. It's more than a wish. It's a conscious directed action or energy. And creation is the act of bringing thoughts, ideas, and desires into reality. So, there's a lot going on here because it's like things are, I'm going to say, connected together. They're not in separate boxes. You need all these things in order for us to to create and to become the alchemists that we are. So science and energetics behind intention, it's how our thoughts shape our reality. So, it's important to remember that setting the clear intentions is always an important thing. The law of attraction and aligned action are also important as well. The law of attraction, there's lots about that. We heard about The Secret and the law of attraction with that. And, talking about manifesting and stuff, I love the book, The Secret, and I feel they were missing a couple of very crucial and vital aspects because when just by saying, you know, I'm going to create this, that's one part of, or one fraction of the whole of what it is required to create something. Aligned action is about, you set an intention and then you take a step into what you're going to do to create that. This is where I think a lot of people, it's like sometimes when you say, oh, I want to create this, but if you're not taking the steps in the direction to create that, it's just a pipe dream, really. Okay. So the difference between wishing and active intention setting, okay, is clarity. Make sure that you're really crystal clear about and specific about what you want. Now, don't, make it so detailed that the universe, you're definitely saying to the universe it's got to show up this way and the only way, because when we make it too detailed, we end up putting blinders on and we get ourselves out of the flow of the delights that the universe wants to provide for us. The emotional part of setting an intention is feeling the outcome as if it has already happened. So, you might have an intention that, okay, I want to have $1,000 extra in my bank account every month. And so feeling as if it's already there without trying to figure out how it's going to get there. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's just like, so the, I think what happens is where the hiccup is for many people is that they have to figure out how they're going to get to something. And this is how we try to control a situation. And that's not what we really want to do. We don't want to control something. We want to set the intention and feel as if it's already there, and not put too much emphasis on how it's going to manifest, because it might come to you in a way that you have no idea. And my cat is just in the bag right now deciding to Gracie, you need to leave. I digress. Sorry, my cat's just anyway. Whoop. Okay, so three key elements to a strong intention is being really clear, having that emotion or the feeling that the outcome has already happened, and aligning your actions with your desired outcome. So like overcoming, those doubts, those fears, and the resistance when you're setting intentions. And I think we touched on that a little bit. It's like the intentions and the resistance um, are the things that kind of take us out of the flow of what's really happening. Enough. Go. I'm being distracted massively. Good. I'm glad you don't hear her. I'm hearing her like crazy. So anyway, circling back. So clarity, emotion, and commitment. Making sure your actions are aligned with the desired outcome. So when we bridge intention with action for manifestation, it's important to be patient, trust, and surrender in the process. Maybe it's about setting an intention for the next 30 days, just to experiment with that. I feel that it's good to give yourself possibilities. Okay. So it's like setting an intention of what you want to create in the next 30 days, and just witnessing how everything unfolds by doing the exercises that you need to do. So, what is the connection between intention and manifestation? The process of manifestation begins with intention, that we talked about a lot. But intention alone is not enough to bring something into reality. And this is why. There is a bridge between thought and creation, and understanding this is a key to successfully manifesting your desires. Look at intention as the seed of manifestation. It's like you are planting a seed, okay? And it holds so much potential for growth that, with the right conditions, it'll flourish, and without the right conditions, it will not. The moment we set an intention, we are planting the seed of what we want to create in our lives. Um, However, for that seed to grow, it needs to be nourished and nurtured, and so it needs clarity. Something that's really defined, but not vague, but not too detailed. Okay, you want to have some focus. You're constantly and consistently directing energy towards the intention. So it's like you focus on that and, without trying to figure out how it's going to manifest. I think that's a key thing because when you are creating, you are in your body and you're creating from that um, I want to say platform, because when you're in your body, you're in the present moment. So when you're creating from the present moment. And since our bodies and our minds don't know the difference between past, present, and future, when you are setting an intention and focusing on your intention, you are creating an emotional alignment by being in your body so that you could feel what it feels like as if you already have that. I hope that made sense because when you're fully present in your body, okay, you're in the present moment and you're able to focus because you're right here, right now, and you are emotionally aligned because you are able to feel what that would feel like in order to have that already. Okay. So, what does the role of energy and frequency have to do with all of this? Now, like I was saying earlier, everything is energy, okay? And energy and frequency are all interrelated. High energy is a higher vibrational frequency. So they are interrelated and connected. So with that, our intention is the energetic blueprint, okay? While manifestation is the physical expression. So when we align our energy with our desires, we create a powerful force that draws our intentions into reality. So some high frequency emotions, and we all know what those are like. That's gratitude, love, confidence, appreciation. These align with abundance. Okay. So some of our low frequency emotions, such as fear, doubt, resistance, create blocks to manifestation because they're lower vibrating. And what we want to create is an energetic expression that is probably up here higher than where we may be right now because of the low vibration or low frequency emotions that we are experiencing. So it's something to be aware of and to um, just check in with yourself where you're at, because the quickest way to raise your low energy emotions is to focus on love, focus on gratitude, appreciation, compassion, confidence, because those are higher vibrating. Once you put your energy there, more and more is going to allow it to raise your frequency up, so it's going to be more of an energetic alignment with what your intention is of creating. So we, to really surmise what I just said, to manifest effectively, we must embody the energy of our intention before it materializes. So be aware and be mindful of where you're at. Just check in with yourself. If you're feeling doubtful or you're feeling there's some fear or you're in resistance, acknowledge that. And it's not about beating yourself up, it's having some self compassion for yourself. And maybe start with self compassion. And as you go from self compassion, go to gratitude and love. It's just focusing on the word and feeling the essence. There's nothing other to do except immerse yourself in the vibration of the word. It's like a mantra. So we're getting ready to go on our first break already. I can't believe it. And you're listening to the Dr. Dolores Show on Inspired Choices Network. And I'm Dr. Dolores Fazzino, nurse practitioner, medical intuitive, and energy whisperer. And we are talking about intention and creation today on our show, powering your path to success. So stay tuned and we will talk more about this.
Do you trust your instincts? Many of us don't. Yet this is the key to connecting to your innate healer within and your intuition. Tune in to the Dr. Dolores Show with nurse practitioner, medical intuitive, and energy whisperer, Dr. Dolores Fazzino, to receive insights and tools to realign with your inner wisdom for lasting health and true wellness. Listen for the Dr. Dolores Show, Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Mountain, 12 p.m. Pacific on InspiredChoicesNetwork.com.
Ready to break free from complacency? Welcome to I'm Awake, Now What? Your monthly invitation to embrace conscious living. If you've been feeling lost or stagnant, this is your chance to awaken your purpose. Join our transformative conscious wake-up office hours every month for guidance and self-discovery. Experience the power of clarity and focus as you navigate towards holistic healing and empowerment. Don't just survive, thrive. Sign up now and unlock a wealth of benefits, including enhanced well-being, stress reduction, emotional healing, and connection. It's time to ignite the flames of purpose within and start your journey to a fulfilling life.
Are you a subject matter expert? Are you here to share your expertise with an audience waiting to hear from you in only the way you can deliver? Are you ready to have your voice amplified across the airwaves? Inspired Choices Network has a global radio platform streaming to millions of people across the world. Professionally produced and supported by an accomplished team every step of the way, you can broadcast from anywhere in the world, knowing your voice matters, and we ensure it is delivered with ease and efficiency. Eager to hear your message, the world awaits. Contact us today to become an Inspired Choices Network radio host. Email becomeahost@inspiredchoicesnetwork.com.
This is the Dr. Dolores Show with Dr. Dolores Fazzino, nurse practitioner, medical intuitive, and energy whisperer. To participate in the program, join the live studio audience in our chat room at InspiredChoicesNetwork.com. You can also send an email to Dolores at drdoloresfazzino.com. Now, back to the program.
Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to the Dr. Dolores Show on Inspired Choices Network, and I'm Dr. Dolores Fazzino, nurse practitioner, medical intuitive, and energy whisperer. And we're talking about intention and creation, powering your path to success today on our show. And before our break, we talked about manifestation. We talked about frequency and energy and all those delicious things, and how important it is to have clarity in what you want to create, really feel the emotion of what it is you want as if you already have it, and just commit yourself by aligning your actions to your desired outcome. So, I love the idea that, our intentions are, if you look at it as a seed of manifestation, because we're really planting a garden. Our intentions are the seeds of what we want to create. And sometimes we forget and we get impatient and we think that, oh my gosh, it's not going to happen. I feel that what you have to remember is this. When you plant the seeds, you have to realize that it's not your timing, it's the universe's timing. And so, it may not manifest as quickly as you want, or it can. And, I believe that a lot of it has to do with the alignment, the frequency of what you want to create, and where you are yourself, and what you can do to bolster up your frequency and energy to be more in alignment with what you want to create. We talked about what high frequency emotions are and, low frequency emotions. Um, I think also what's important is just to, have inspired action. Many people set intentions but struggle to see results because they don't take aligned action. So, manifestation is just more than visualizing and hoping. It requires moving in the direction of your goals. So, what we mean by that, action affirms belief. So, when you set your intention and you already feel it coming true, um, you know, what's going to happen when you're in your body and you're paying attention to things, you're going to start getting what I call these divine downloads of what your next steps are. Okay. It's like you get this inkling suspicion that, or a feeling that you should be doing something. Please follow that, because this might be the stepping stone to get you to where what you're intending to have happen for yourself. I want to circle back to what we were talking about, like planting the garden and stuff like this, because I always thought that this was pretty humorous. We planting you plant the seeds of your intentions in your garden, and you're getting frustrated because nothing's happening. So you go into your garden and you kind of dig up the seeds and to see if they sprouted. So it's kind of it's kind of funny, because it's just like, what? Some seeds are going to germinate quickly and some are going to take a while. Like some things that we want to create are going to get here real quick, and some are off in the distance. And so it's really about just being patient and just allowing things to unfold according to what the universe has in store for us, instead of us trying to tell the universe what it should be doing. I think that's kind of funny too. Um, be aware of what's going on subconsciously with you and your limiting beliefs. Okay. We talk about low vibrating frequencies and self doubt and fear. When we focus and stay there, we are sending mixed messages to the universe. It's like we, set the intention and we start feeling this and then we start doubting. It's like you getting really waffly and wonky, and the universe is wondering, well, maybe she's not that serious, or he's not that serious about this. So these are things to be aware of. You really, keep in check with how you're showing up. Are you in fear or self-doubt? Is there unresolved past experiences that, these kind of shape our beliefs of what's possible, especially if we've had, some um, difficult situations, or even disappointments. Sometimes it's hard to believe that something actually can happen. So that's something to look at as well, and maybe to heal that up. And it's about reprogramming our subconscious. And you could do this by affirmations, doing energy work, and even visualization. And guided imagery is a good thing too, doing, meditations with guided imagery, have somebody take you through a process. Most important, like we were saying before, it's trust, surrender, and timing. And, I wish it was different, but this is what it's all about, especially for people who are trying to control things, and recovering control fiend here, and trying to make something happen. I just want to remind you, there's really nothing to do. It's just allowing yourself to receive and raising your frequency so you're in alignment. So please surrender control. Um, like we said, the universe is always in divine timing, not my timing. Let go of your desperation, because when we have that desperation feel, it's an energy, and it actually does not help the situation. It makes it worse because it's a fear, low vibrating frequency. And, I think the best thing to do is just to have gratitude and appreciation for what's to come, and just allow yourself to continue on with your life and what you're doing, and a form of detachment, because I think we often are so attached to how things are going to happen and occur, or when they're going to occur, yada yada yada. So, bringing this all together, we have intention plus emotion plus action plus belief equals manifestation. When you set a strong intention, align with your emotions with the desired outcome, take inspired action, and release doubts, you create the ideal conditions for manifestation. And just remember, the process isn't just about getting what you want. It's about becoming the version of yourself that naturally attracts it. Do you feel the difference? Okay. So we are learning how to become attraction magnets for the things that we want to create in our life. So energetic alignment is the key to manifestation. And we were talking about frequency and all that other delicious stuff. Um, and I'm just going to reiterate that it's important, because we will. And if you have any doubt about this, it's just like start, thinking about, positive stuff that you want in your world, and you're going to see more and more of that come to fruition. If you start doubting yourself, you're going to be creating more and more things to have doubt about. This is how quickly we manifest. And before the thought process is complete, it's already created. An example of this might be this: if you desire financial success but constantly feel anxious about money, your energy is out of alignment with abundance, right? You're unintentionally reinforcing lack instead of prosperity. So I think this is a really good example, because I think our natural tendency is to focus on what we're lacking, on what we lack or what we don't have, instead of focusing on the opposite of abundance, prosperity, and everything you could ever imagine. There are 3 levels of energetic alignment. The mind, your thoughts and beliefs support your intention. So, just for an example, if your self-talk sometimes says, I'm not worthy, maybe change that to, I am deserving of success. That's an example. Also, your emotions, your feelings should match the frequency of your desire. So feel the gratitude, joy, and excitement as if your manifestation has already happened. Because remember, linear time has collapsed. Past, present, and future are happening right here, right now. So your manifestation has already been created. Feel the gratitude and joy. And emotional alignment fuels creation faster than thought alone. Okay. And your actions. Your behavior should reflect your intention. For an example, if you intend to start a business, are you actively learning, networking, and taking steps towards it? Those are some things to consider. Baby steps, and even the smallest step in that direction, confirms your alignment and moves you towards your goal. So we are getting ready to go on our next break already. I can't believe it. So when we come back, we're going to talk more about a little bit about being versus doing and energetic alignment, and also doing a very brief guided meditation to kind of put it all together for you. So you're listening to the Dr. Dolores Show on Inspired Choices Network, and I'm Dr. Dolores Fazzino, nurse practitioner, medical intuitive, and energy whisperer. And when we come back, we'll just carry on.
Do you trust your instincts? Many of us don't. Yet this is the key to connecting to your innate healer within and your intuition. Tune in to the Dr. Dolores Show with nurse practitioner, medical intuitive, and energy whisperer, Dr. Dolores Fazzino, to receive insights and tools to realign with your inner wisdom for lasting health and true wellness. Listen for the Dr. Dolores Show, Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Mountain, 12 p.m. Pacific on InspiredChoicesNetwork.com.
Ready to break free from complacency? Welcome to I'm Awake, Now What? Your monthly invitation to embrace conscious living. If you've been feeling lost or stagnant, this is your chance to awaken your purpose. Join our transformative conscious wake-up office hours every month for guidance and self-discovery. Experience the power of clarity and focus as you navigate towards holistic healing and empowerment. Don't just survive, thrive. Sign up now and unlock a wealth of benefits, including enhanced well-being, stress reduction, emotional healing, and connection. It's time to ignite the flames of purpose within and start your journey to a fulfilling life.
How wonderful would it be to carry your favorite Inspired Choices Network host with you throughout your day? Well, now you can. Inspired Choices Network now has its very own mobile app. Our free app offers live streaming shows, along with thousands of podcasts and TV episodes. Our shows cover a wide variety of topics. Whether you're waking up with us, carrying us through the day, and taking us to bed with you, we're always here for you to enjoy. We're easy to find. Just search for Inspired Choices Network in the Apple App Store or Google Play Store.
This is the Dr. Dolores Show with Dr. Dolores Fazzino, nurse practitioner, medical intuitive, and energy whisperer. To participate in the program, join the live studio audience in our chat room at InspiredChoicesNetwork.com. You can also send an email to Dolores at drdoloresfazzino.com. Now, back to the program.
And welcome back, everybody. You're listening to the Dr. Dolores Show on Inspired Choices Network. And I'm Dr. Dolores Fazzino, nurse practitioner, medical intuitive, and energy whisperer. And, as you probably were listening with our little infomercials between our segments, is that I have a program called I'm Awake, Now What? And it's actually a monthly membership for people who are on their spiritual awakening journey. I know when I was going through that myself many, many decades ago, I felt I was lost and really didn't know what was going on. I felt alone. I felt like, oh my gosh, it's like I must have, lost the manual that I was supposed to be born with. Well, anyway, what I love about this group is that it offers community, it offers resources, it offers healing, and also tools for people on their awakening journey. And we have a live Zoom call once a week to talk about different things that may be up for people, especially when they're on their journey. So I invite you to go to my website, drdoloresfazzino.com, and just click on the tab that says I'm Awake Now What, and you'll learn more about what we offer for you on your journey. So we've been talking today on our show about, manifestation and creation. And, earlier I mentioned something about being versus doing, and I really want to circle back to that because I think for a lot of people, they aren't sure what that is. And I remember the first time somebody said this to me, it was like close to 30 years ago. It's like, how are you being? And I'm like, well, I couldn't answer that because I was just like, I was in my mind trying to figure out how I was being instead of just experiencing that. So let's just define being. And your being is your state of consciousness, energy, and inner alignment. Okay. It is who you are at your core, not just what you do. It involves embodying the emotions, beliefs, and energy of the reality you desire before it materializes. It is about feeling whole, abundant, loved, and successful now, rather than waiting for external conditions to change. We have that key to unlock the door within us. Now, doing, on the other hand, are the actions you take in the physical world. It's the execution and effort towards your goals. It's, you know, I want to say trying to make something happen instead of allowing it to happen. It's taking action is necessary. I'm not saying, it's either this or that. No. Taking action is necessary, but action without energetic alignment can feel forced and exhaustive. Think about it. It's just like when you're in doing mode, it's like you feel like you're trying to make something happen. It's like I call it the proverbial pushing a boulder up a hill. Exhausting. Anyway, a lot of people get caught up in doing more but remain misaligned energetically, leading to frustration. So it's like spinning your wheels without having any traction. So the alignment is the traction that allows this to manifest. So with that in mind, being aligns your energy so that actions you take doing feel effortless and inspired. And it's true because when you are in the flow, an energetic flow, it's effortless. It's just like it happens like very serendipitously and it's with effort. Doing without being often leads to struggle, burnout, and resistance. Being naturally attracts the right opportunities because your frequency is already in resonance with them. So it's something to keep in mind there. And I think this is an essential component. So, with all of that being said, let's hop into a guided meditation on intention and creation, powering your path to success. So, I just invite you to find a quiet, comfortable place where you won't be disturbed. And when you're ready, I invite you to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and allow yourself to relax as we begin this journey of intention and creation. So take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. Again, inhale deeply and exhale, releasing any tension. With each breath, feel yourself becoming more present, more centered, and imagine a warm golden light surrounding you, grounding you in the here and now like a beautiful warm blanket. Now, bring to mind something you truly desire to create in your life. It could be success in your career, a thriving relationship, financial abundance, or personal growth. See it clearly in your mind's eye as if it is already happening. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Who are you in this reality? As you hold this vision, place your hand over your heart. Feel the warmth, the life force within you, the power to create. And repeat silently or aloud, I am the creator of my reality. My intentions are powerful and aligned with my highest good. What I already desire is on my way to me. Now, feel gratitude and appreciation as if your intention has already come to life. Breathe in this feeling. Let it fill every cell of your being. If any doubts, fears, or limiting beliefs arise, simply acknowledge them without judgment. Imagine placing them into a glowing ball of light and watch as it floats away, dissolving into the universe. You are free. You are limitless. You are in full alignment with your highest potential. Now, ask yourself, what is one small step I can take today to align with this intention? Trust the first thought or feeling that comes to you. See yourself taking this action with confidence and ease. Know that every step, no matter how small, is moving you towards your vision. So take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, affirm, I am aligned, I am ready, I am creating my success. Visualize your intention surrounded by golden light, knowing it is already set in motion. And when you're ready, gently bring awareness back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes and slowly open your eyes. You are now aligned with your intention, so step forward with confidence, knowing that success is already unfolding. And welcome back, everybody. You're listening to the Dr. Dolores Show on Inspired Choices Network, and I'm Dr. Dolores Fazzino, nurse practitioner, medical intuitive, and energy whisperer. And when we come back, we'll wrap it up on our topic, intention and creation, powering your path to success.
Do you trust your instincts? Many of us don't. Yet this is the key to connecting to your innate healer within and your intuition. Tune in to the Dr. Dolores Show with nurse practitioner, medical intuitive, and energy whisperer, Dr. Dolores Fazzino, to receive insights and tools to realign with your inner wisdom for lasting health and true wellness. Listen for the Dr. Dolores Show, Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Mountain, 12 p.m. Pacific on InspiredChoicesNetwork.com.
Ready to break free from complacency? Welcome to I'm Awake, Now What? Your monthly invitation to embrace conscious living. If you've been feeling lost or stagnant, this is your chance to awaken your purpose. Join our transformative conscious wake-up office hours every month for guidance and self-discovery. Experience the power of clarity and focus as you navigate towards holistic healing and empowerment. Don't just survive, thrive. Sign up now and unlock a wealth of benefits, including enhanced well-being, stress reduction, emotional healing, and connection. It's time to ignite the flames of purpose within and start your journey to a fulfilling life.
This is the Dr. Dolores Show with Dr. Dolores Fazzino, nurse practitioner, medical intuitive, and energy whisperer. To participate in the program, join the live studio audience in our chat room at InspiredChoicesNetwork.com. You can also send an email to Dolores at drdoloresfazzino.com. Now, back to the program.
And welcome back, everybody. You've been listening to the Dr. Dolores Show on Inspired Choices Network, and I'm Dr. Dolores Fazzino, nurse practitioner, medical intuitive, and energy whisperer. And we've been talking about intention and creation today, powering your path to success on our show. And before our breaks, and we were talking about what intention is and the formula for manifesting, which I think is just spectacular because it is 4 parts. It's about intention and emotion and action, and belief equals manifestation. So when you have all those things working together, you become unstoppable. And I think the key thing to remember is that manifestation, when we want to create something, we always are in our heads a lot of the time trying to figure things out or what we want to create. I invite you to take it a step further, and instead of being in your head, dropping from your head into your heart. Because when you land in your heart space, you are in the present moment. And when you're in the present moment, you're right here, right now. And this is where you want to be manifesting and creating from. I think it's really that simple. And when you are manifesting from that alignment, things come a lot easier, and there's more grace and ease with all of that. So I just invite you to play with that, and just be patient with yourself too, because we talked about oftentimes we plant our seeds of intentions and we get bummed out or disappointed because it's not happening fast enough. We get impatient. And remember, that's having doubt. When you're starting to be impatient, you're having doubt, you're worrying, you're giving the universe mixed messages. So set the intention, feel like it's already happening for yourself, and allow that to immerse you and be part of you, and see yourself already having it or already accomplishing it, and just know and trust that it's going to unfold the way it's supposed to. So some takeaways from today's episode are: intention is the foundation of creation. Everything begins with a clear, focused intention. What you set in motion with your thoughts and emotions shapes your reality. Energetic alignment is key. Manifestation isn't just about effort. It's about aligning your energy, emotions, and actions with your desires. When you are in energetic harmony, success flows naturally, and it does. Being versus doing. Instead of forcing outcomes, step into the being of what you want to create. When you embody confidence, abundance, and success internally, inspired action becomes effortless. And you're going to actually be able to accomplish way more in less time. Releasing resistance opens the path. Doubts and fears create blocks in the manifestation process. Letting go of limiting beliefs and trusting the process allows your desires to unfold more smoothly because you're in the flow. It can't not happen. Okay? Small inspired actions create big shifts. Once you are aligned, take intentional, meaningful steps towards your vision. Even small actions taken with the right energy have a powerful ripple effect, and they do. So I just want to leave you with this. Success is not something you chase. It is something you become. When you set clear intentions, align your energy, and take inspired action, you create a life that reflects your highest vision. The universe is always responding to your energy, so trust, believe, and step forward with confidence. Just trust the process, align your energy, take action. Success is already yours. So I would love to leave you with a quote for the day, and it's from Buddha. And he says, "What you think, you create. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you become." So here we are. What are you going to create for yourself this week? I'm going to have to feel into that for myself because I've got some things that I'm really wanting to jump right into and get the manifestation juices flowing. So remember, just allow yourself to just walk in the presence, in the present moment, because when we are bouncing from being right here, right now into our head, I think we really do a huge disjustice to ourselves. And it's not about ignoring your feelings or your doubts. It's about witnessing them, observing them, not going down the rabbit hole with them, and deciding to raise your frequency to something that's going to be more aligned with who you want to be and where you want to be going. So next week, I have a guest who is going to be on my show, and she is Danielle Carter, and we have some surprises that we haven't really decided on the name of the show, but it should be a real delicious episode because we are both of the same mind, and we probably are going to come up with something amazing. So until next week, be kind to yourself, love yourself. You are worth it.
Thank you for listening to the Dr. Dolores Show. Dr. Dolores returns Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Mountain, 12 p.m. Pacific on InspiredChoicesNetwork.com. Until then, Remember to be kind to yourself and create your best life. You are worth it.